Right, so Sony have released the new A7S III. Let's talk about it. I'll apologise in advance for those that have clicked on this thinking that I have the production model. The current time in the UK is coming up to 12 o'clock and the announcement is in 3 hours. So unfortunately, I do not have a pre-production model. But I do want to talk about the specs that are rumoured, and then we'll go through the actual launch and see how accurate they are. If you're new to the channel, my name is Josh Gudgeon. I'm a filmmaker, videographer, content creator from the UK, and I am an avid Sony shooter. We've got two Sony A7SIIIs in my business and a Sony A7SIII. So today is a very good day for Sony shooters. So first of all, I just want to run through a few specs that have been rumoured on the Sony Alpha Rumours site, because let's be honest, that's probably as accurate as it's going to get when the release is out in 3 hours time. So if you're watching this, you've probably already seen what's been announced, but at the time of shooting this, it's not 100%. So looking at the production pictures that have come out, it looks exactly the same as any Sony Alpha camera, except for a couple of little things. First being having a record button on top rather than using the actual shutter itself. But the main one and the most obvious one would be the articulating screen, which is one thing that Sony users have never had. I've always said that if the perfect camera existed, it'd probably be the Sony A7 III with a flip screen. It's such a good camera, amazing dynamic range, amazing colours and picture profiles, but for vlogging it's an absolute nightmare because you can't see yourself in the viewfinder and you can't tell when it's lost focus or if it's tracking focus correctly. So it does become a bit of a nightmare to use as a vlog camera. So it comes with a new 12 megapixel sensor with the fast readout and S-Cinetone color science. Now these are the ones that really stand out. In full HD it'll record at 240 frames per second, whereas the A7s and the A7 III can only do full HD at 100 frames per second, which is actually amazing. Like, we use that on 99% of our shoots. So to get that at 240 now, so in the UK it'd be 200 frames, unbelievable. Again, 4K at 120 frames per second, 10-bit 422 is mental. But even more impressive is the fact that we can do 4K 120 frames per second raw over HDMI onto something like this, the Atomos Ninja mini recorder. So if that's true, game changer. Sony are also claiming up to 15 stops of dynamic range, which for shoots like this, where it's completely blown out, I still don't think 15 stops of dynamic range is enough, but mega impressive. And on S-Log3 footage, it's got a base ISO of 160. So Sony's were already notorious for having amazing low light capability for video, but to go down as low as 160 ISO, mental. A few little digs at Canon, no overheating, no recording time limits. So they are claiming that there's no overheating issues for at least 1 hour, even at the highest frame rate. So at 240 frames per second, full HD, no problem. Another article that came out has shown some more pictures with the articulating screen. Looks amazing. So it's also come out that they've got 4 card slots. So they've got the CFast Express Type A cards and SD card slots. So talk about having backups on backups. That'll be amazing for those wedding shooters that just want that extra bit of security. The leaked images also show the new menu system. Sony cameras are notorious for having terrible menu systems, but having used them for years now, I can use them like the back of my hand. And it turns out they're making it a lot easier, which would be similar to what Canon users will be used to. Canon have got amazing menu systems, dead easy to use. These are an absolute nightmare. So to get that, they're obviously having a big run to try and take the majority of the market, I would say. Another leaked image shows that they've actually got a full HDMI input and output, whereas traditionally you'd be using a micro HDMI. So yeah, all in all, this thing looks absolutely incredible. There's also been some press release written copy leaked by some German media, so somebody's gonna get in trouble for that. But it basically goes through and gives you the full sales pitch, which is what we'll be expecting to see at 3 o'clock. So I'll check back in with you then and we'll confirm if all of those statistics and information is actually true. Catch you then.
2 hours later.
Right, so the time is 7 minutes to. I've just looked online and the announcement is obviously going to start at 3 o'clock. But I have found on YouTube this leaked video from B&H Photo in America, and he's got a lot to say about it.
It's finally here. After years of waiting, the Sony A7S III is real, and it brings with it countless improvements. Basically everything you were asking for. 4K 120p video, 10-bit 422 color, that's right, a vari-angle LCD screen, fast phase detect autofocus, and of course, even better low light performance than before.
That's awkward. Somebody's going to be getting a lawsuit, I believe, in America for that. So pretty much everything that we said would be on it has been released in this leaked video by B&H. However, let's watch the official Sony announcement just to double, triple check. No one keep any secrets today, can they? Well, that's it. All the rumours are true and it actually looks incredible. We've got a flip screen, we've got amazing slow motion. Some of those shots were just incredible. I don't think I need to see any more. Having read all the rumour sheets, having seen the leaked video from B&H, I genuinely think that might actually just blow the R5 out the water. Obviously somebody had to go first and release something. I can't believe Sony have finally released this. So I guess the last thing that needs to be said, how much is it going to cost? Well, as that announcement was going on, I received 2 or 3 emails from various companies that we've bought camera equipment from in the past, and I can confirm that the UK price is £3,799, which, for all that, is an absolute steal. I know my R5 video, we spoke about the transition from Sony, or if you're a Canon user transferring over to Canon R5 and all the new RF lenses, but the fact that we've already got all of the Sony E-mount lenses, the batteries, everything, all we have to do is just swap the body for £3,000, £3,800. I think I'm going to go pre-order one. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll be back in on Sunday with a new video. See you there.